The locker room in sports is behind the scenes, where teams bond, map strategies, console each other after tough losses, and celebrate victories. It is a room revered. Most fans will never enter this special chamber. Another locker room that is behind the scenes that is also admired and celebrates more significant wins with smiles, thank yous, and hugs is located in Chandler, Arizona. The Fans Across America scoreboard will show that they've passed out over 25,000 items, shared Christmas gifts with 600 kids, and helped 130 families in their quest thanks to all the volunteers that logged over 1,000 hours.
I think one of the things with Fans Across America is that we meet people during some of the lowest times in their lives. They go through a lot. They've lost their house. They're kneeling by the bedside of a child with cancer. They're dealing with experiences and things in life that most of us, we hear about, but we never fully experience. We know people who have lost their home. We know people who have had a child be seriously ill. But until you fully experience it that yourself, I think sometimes we lack the sympathy and empathy, and I think purposefully people block that out.
I read this article in the Chandler paper about the homeless student population, and the article featured around a young man named Jacob. We really took a look at this because we were, totally oblivious, because to me personally, I thought homeless was somebody on a corner with a piece of cardboard and didn't realize the magnitude of the problem, so we pursued it.
Well, I'm Jacob. I'm a senior at Hamilton High School. I graduate in a couple weeks. I would be the first in my family to graduate and hopefully to attend college. George and his wife Dee really been helpful. They're pretty much my grandparents, I consider them. I adopted them. It's been great experience, great charity organization. Well, when I first met them, I was pretty much bouncing house to house. I was living with relatives and then with friends, sleeping on couches, floors. But now I live with a guardian. He's a Chandler police officer, and his wife. They actually took me in, I want to say a year ago, or a year and a half ago, and it's pretty much where I am today. Where I would be without them, I honestly have no clue. Who knows? From where I was to where I am today is huge. It's huge. And a lot of it has to do with them.
Started working out of a donated mini storage, a 10 by 20 donated mini storage, going to garage sales and picking up items that people couldn't sell and taking it to the mini storage and sorting it out. What would fit into the homeless program over at Hamilton High School, we would deliver it over, and everything else we'd go to Goodwill. As the program started growing, we had the opportunity to meet Martha Brown. And we found out through Martha was that there's a whole school district here that has this problem.
I'm what's called a homeless liaison for the Chandler School District. My roles are to ensure that every student that is homeless has accessibility to an education. Within this, one of the things that I'm also required to do is to provide services, like make sure that they have what they need to go to school, which means being on the free lunch program. Backpacks, having all their school supplies. So now we're taking care of educational needs, and BANC comes in and makes sure that we take care of any social needs, such as clothing and hygiene and haircut vouchers and gas cards for the parents to get to and from work or their appointments, things like that. So it's been an incredible opportunity for these families to really get full service, not just the educational needs of their children, but the whole family needs. It's very hard to stress education when they're worried about where their next meal is coming from, or where they're going to stay that night, or how they're going to get to that doctor's appointment to get their meds.
We clothing, toiletries, dental hygiene, personal hygiene, laundry detergents, anything to give the family a new start in life. And for the kids, school supplies, backpacks. The spectrum is unbelievable. We see the migrant class all the way up to those that lived in gated communities that have lost everything.
We're all fans trying to help people who are in need and people who are down and out and in difficult times of their lives, and helping to give them, really trying to help give them a hand up, not a hand out.
Oh, if it wasn't for them, honestly, we really wouldn't really have clothes right now. I mean, not adequate clothes to, you know, for her to be wearing to school and things like that. And, you know, and I don't think she wants to see Daddy running around in boxers all the time or something like that, you know. But I really appreciate Fans Across America, you know. My daughter Cassiel was diagnosed with hydrocephalus. At birth, they told me that, you know, that she was never going to be able to walk, talk, or see. And that was kind of, you know, was really heartfelt, you know. And but through surgeries and through some doctors and things like that, she's been able to walk, see, and, you know, her English has really improved, you know, with speech therapists and things like that. She loves her teachers, and you know, academics is always a good thing for everybody. You know, she's learning right now, and she's really progressing, and she's catching up.
That's where Chandler District is very fortunate to have Fans Across America and have found that partnership with them, because Chandler District is the only one who has something like this set up.
So when she sees an organization like Fans Across America come on and want to help, she can't help but get excited and get on board and want to be part of it, and that energy and that passion is contagious, and it continues to build and bring more people in. I think one of the values and the reason why people are drawn to Fans Across America is when people come through our door and are looking for assistance, there's no stigmas. It's just welcoming them with open arms and just love and wanting to help them.
There wasn't any politics involved really, or anything like that, like I had to do with other agencies, or just within a couple days all this transpired, and it was a real relief off of me, you know, because being a single parent of a disabled little girl, things, you know, there's some added stress. And
all Fans Across America is the distribution point. It's all of you out there and all the people that believe in us that make it work. We just have the channels to distribute and keep the families going and keep the kids in school. That's all we do here.
the only expense is just us bothering them with their time and stuff, cracking a few jokes here and there, but we're just so welcome here. We enjoy it, you know, and there's just a lot of material here as far as shirts, pants, and there's just so much to choose from, you know, and everything was out of act of love, you know, from the heart. So that's what I liked about it here. She's really appreciative of George and Martha. She knows them pretty good on a one-on-one basis.
Well, I like them both.
I really walk into Arms at the door. I was here when the place was getting organized, but from them, you know, they didn't really have a set organization, but from Open Arms from them, like, it was just love. Love.